Yo, what is cracking, gang? Alex Mota's lawn care and junk removal business here, and today I'm gonna show you guys all my equipment, my 2 trucks, my trailers, you know, all these tools right here. Fucking screaming kids, goddammit. Anyway.
You look kind of cross-eyed.
all right, just keep recording, All these tools right here have the potential to generate you guys $200,000 plus a year. All these tools and equipment that I'm going to show you guys, I'm pop up all the details on the screen, or it'll be shown down in the link in the description below, just so you guys can know every detail. Because when I got started, I wanted to know every single detail. Like, that's just me. So if you guys are like that, I got y'all. So man, let's get started with the trucks. 2018 model 1500 Tradesman. Man, this truck right here is a workhorse. Like, I put it through a bunch. Like, I've overloaded it with a bunch of weight, which is why the transmission went out. But you know, I just like this truck so much that I went ahead and got the transmission changed. It was like $2,300, but I'm gonna keep this one for a very long time. This is a very good starter truck right here. I put this one through a lot and I still use it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a job, you know, I had a job today, and as you can see, like, we had to pick up some leaves and stuff. Yeah, you know, when I got easy jobs, I'll go ahead and take this one. It's easier to maneuver. So when the transmission went out on this one, I needed a truck bad. I was using my dad's truck, my brother's truck, but I kind of felt bad, so I had to find this one real quick. And I needed a 250 anyways with 4 doors for more workers, you know, more space. I used to have 2 workers like crammed in that Ram 1500, and you know, it kind of sucked, to be honest. So I needed a 250 anyways. So I got hooked up. I got this one for $17,000, and man, this one's a beast. A 250, you know, it can handle a lot. And you know, the 4 doors. I got my tools back here. I got this. This is for the tires right here, you know, when my tires get low. Let's see, I got, you know, just basic tools. I always keep that hatchet just in case I gotta cut a tree. Let's see, I got my drill. Now, I mainly use this for junk removals right here. And, you know, you never know. You gotta carry these tools around. They just come in handy. And I just got my hat and some cold weather clothes right there. Pretty much it. I don't really carry much in here, you know. I just got gloves, some of this just in case I run out, you know. It happens sometimes. This one's got like a toolbox back here. Put some tools in there. So yeah, this is a good purchase right here. And yeah, let's move on to the tools. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this garage right here. It's 14 foot wide and 20 feet long. And this is an apartment complex too. Like, I'm running this business out of an apartment complex, so there's no excuses. When I started, it was at another apartment complex where the garage was like way smaller than this, but at the same time, I had like a 5x8 trailer. That's what I started with. So you know, now we're getting bigger. Now I gotta get a house next, cause I gotta buy a dump trailer and all these other things. Get right into the mowers and all the stuff I got in here. This is the Turfmaster HDX. Now, this is the new one right here with the casters in front. You see that? I was about to buy the one that didn't have the casters on it. Man, this machine is heavy. So man, I could see how this machine could be a nightmare without the casters. So I'm glad I got the casters. And it's still heavy. Like, some of my workers, like they don't like this machine, to be honest with y'all. Like, it's just too heavy. It's still a good lineup because, you know, once my stand-on mower like leaves ruts, this one can, you know, it'll still do the job. So I'll use this one instead of that one when it's rainy. So it's a good machine to have still. So let's move on to the rake right there for the leaves. You know, that's a good sturdy one right here. It's pretty durable. Same with that shovel right there, Cobalt, good brand. You know, I got the hoe right there. I got the tamper tool right here to pack in that dirt. I got this workstation table right here. And I use it here and there. It's a table, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. I got this right here. Now, I use this for gutter cleaning. Like, this right here, you just stick it up the downspout, or if you're on the roof, like, just stick it down. This right here will unclog it pretty good. You know, you just gotta play with it. It's a pretty good tool to have if you're cleaning gutters. Spare tire right there. I got a Husqvarna blower right here. Now, you know, Husqvarna, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Husqvarna, it's alright. Like, I got this one from Lowe's, but for a long time, they were like messing up on me. Like, I had to get replacements, you know, the warranty and all that, because they're not meant for commercial use. I should have just got like an Echo or a steel blower, because, you know, that's what they're made for. Like, this one is for like homeowners, and the Husqvarna brand, I'll be honest with you, if I go back in time, I wouldn't buy this one. I would just buy like an Echo one. But, you know, I'm stuck with these, to be honest with y'all. But my next purchase is gonna be that 9010T Echo blower, that strong one. So I'm gonna see how that one goes. Next up, you got these ladders right here. Now check this out. This ladder, like, it's sturdy. This will do its job. This ladder is a beast, but it's also heavy, and it could be kind of a hassle, to be honest with y'all. So when I have simple jobs, I'll just go ahead and take this one. This is like a painter's ladder. But when I gotta get it like on a sketchy roof, yeah, I gotta use this one because it's a lot stronger. This is my girlfriend's parents' ladder, you know, a little janky ladder, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, then I got this longboard right here because, you know, I like to longboard, you know what I'm saying? I got this trash bin right here. Them trash bins are actually assets. Like, I got 3. This one's already falling apart. But the brute force ones, these right here, the brute force ones, man, they're assets. I'm telling you guys. This one's just like a heavy duty one, but this one has wheels on it. I wish I should have got this one like in my first year of business. The wheels, it's a game changer. I got this this Costco dolly right here. It is the 3-in-1. Man, if you're doing junk removals, this is a beast to have. This right here will help you out. It's got the 3-in-1, so it turns into like an L shape, then also like diagonal. But this one's pretty good. Let's see, then we have this right here. This is what I use to get under my stand-on mower, my zero-turn mowers. This is the jack or whatever. Pretty good. I bought it this year and it's been a game changer. I should have bought this my first year, but oh well, you know, I was struggling. I was like, I think I was putting it on like blocks or something, like some messed up stuff. Then right here, I got this other Echo weed whacker. This is the straight shaft one, not the multi-head, but man, this one's still holding up. This one's still pretty good. It's a beast. I've had it for like a year. So Echo, man, they're doing a good job, to be honest with y'all. Then we're gonna move on to the oils. This is where I got like my Honda oils, filters, masks, you know, just a bunch of oils and stuff. Then I got the Echo Power Blend, the 2-stroke oil right here for the weed whackers, blowers. It's easier just to get this big one. I used to buy the little bottles. I didn't even do the math or anything, but it's way cheaper if you just get this gallon one. Let's see, I got this other Ego blower right here. Man, when I first started my business, I was just rocking with these, the Ego blowers right here. I got another one right here. This one is the same model, except like this right here, it starts to mess up. Then it just fell off right here, this plastic piece. That's the thing about these Ego blowers, is like this part right here gets weak and it just falls off. But this one still works. Like, I would still use it. So Ego, man, I still use their blowers here and there. I still take one every single time, because the backpack blower, you know, you gotta like turn it on, then you gotta like put it on, it's heavy. But when you could just grab this, like if you gotta do something quick, if you missed a spot, you forgot something, just grab this little small blower and boom, you're done. But yeah, Ego's a good brand. Anyways, I got the bags right here. You know, just post it up right there. Oh, I got this chainsaw right here. So if you guys, you know, I've had jobs like some clients would want me to cut like small trees and stuff like that. I recommend this one, like a good starter one, the CS310, man. This one's a beast. I have cut crazy like thick trees, man, and this one holds up. And you know, when you guys first get your tools and you don't know how to do the maintenance on them, so they kind of get messed up. That's happened to like a bunch of my mowers, like the Honda mowers that I got. But this one right here, you know, I've had it since my first year and it's still holding up strong. I just recently changed the spark plug And man, this one's a beast. If you guys need to cut some trees and you're kind of like scared of chainsaws or don't know which one to get, this one's a beast and it'll last you a minute. All right, now let's move on to the trailer. So this is a 6x12 trailer. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. And I have done some modifications to it like the past few months. As you can see, I put the Gorilla lift on it because, you know, this ramp, it wasn't that heavy. Pulling it up and down, like you got like 10 lawns, it gets kind of annoying. It gets annoying more than anything. But now, you know, with this right here, I just gotta like unlatch these, then I just let it fall. And it'll like barely tap the concrete. Then to lift it up, you know, I just use my foot like that. Quick and easy, so it saves your back a little. It's like faster and efficient. I'm trying to get this trailer to be fast and efficient. So that's one way to do it. My next purchase, I wanna get a dual axle to put more heavy weight on it. Then as for this wood right here, if you guys wanna build something similar to this, there's this guy on YouTube that I copied this from. And I did it like this because it was for junk removal. And that dude, he does junk removal. So I'm gonna put his video in the link in the description if you guys wanna build something similar to this. But yeah, this right here, it's pretty solid, it's pretty strong. And you know, I did it for junk removals and yeah, I would pile a bunch of stuff on here and it held up pretty good. It's still holding up pretty sturdy. And I also got these little hooks right here. I think I bought them on Lowe's, I ordered them. But the bad thing about it is, you know, when I put the weed whacker right here, there's like latches that's supposed to hold it and they fell, which is kind of messed up. Here, I'll show you guys. Actually, let's just finish here. I just recently bought this Echo multi-head. This is the one that has the multiple attachments. So you could put like a hedge trimmer and that chainsaw attachment, the pole saw attachment, you know, all that other stuff. But yeah, this one's, I've never bought a different model of weed whacker. This model has just always been a beast for me. So I went ahead and bought another one. And I only bought this one because that other weed whacker that I had, I put it right here. As I was trying to exit with my truck, I like smashed this part and it just cracked, and there's no way, I would have to buy a new one to be honest with y'all. I got this little section right here for my gas cans. I just had some extra wood, so I put this down along with this just to hold it. Then I got another Husqvarna right here. I'm telling you guys, like I'm stuck with these Husqvarnas because of the warranties, etc. This right here, I was kind of iffy about it because look, come over here. Because if you see right there, it's getting held just by this, and every time I drive, it does that a lot. So it kind of worries me. My dad tells me to like put a piece of metal right here and weld it on so it can like hold it. But I mean, it's holding up pretty good. And you know, my next blower is gonna be heavier, so I'm just like, I wonder how that's gonna take it. But this one's doing pretty good, and you could put a lock on this one so nobody steals your stuff. That's why I got this right here. I used to throw all my tools in the trailer, like the weed whacker, the blowers, the handheld blowers, like, and I would drive kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like I would swerve a lot. Then when I would get to the next property, like all my mowers and everything would be on top of each other, and that's what would damage it. Then it would make me have to buy newer stuff. All right, let's go. But yeah, like I was saying, on that side, these things fell off. I guess because these over here got loose. Other than that, man, they do what they're supposed to do. It's a good tool to have that I added on here. You know, once my trailer gets packed, I'll just throw my weed whacker over here. You know, put it right here, it holds it. So these are pretty good. It's just that these flew away. So it's kind of messed up, but oh well. I got the Toro grandstand right there. Now, man, this is a good one to have. Like I'm gonna keep this one forever. It did cost me around like 10,000, but it's an asset at the end of the day. It's held up. It's a pretty good mower. I remember one time I had to put the blade upside down, and I was cutting like, I believe for like 2 months straight, like when it was busy, and it was still cutting. Even though it was upside down, it was still cutting pretty good. I just thought I needed it to sharpen a little bit, but man, that just shows you how powerful it is. Once I found out it was cutting like even better, I'm like, dang, I can't believe I was cutting all these lawns all messed up. But yeah, it's a pretty good mower. Got the Honda mower right here. Man, Honda, they did a really great job with their mowers, because I think this is like the fourth one or the third one that I had. My first one, you know, I failed to do oil changes, filters, you know, spark plugs, all that easy stuff. Like I just didn't know, really. I just didn't know. And that's what caused those machines to fail. But I know this one's gonna last me a long time because I've taken care of it. I've replaced some parts. So this is the Hondas, they're always good mowers. I'm not gonna get like a commercial 20-inch because they're just heavy. You know, my workers or I'll get tired. But these, you know, they're lightweight. And these machines are robust, man. They last. These machines are built to last. Even though they're for residential, you can use them for commercial. They're weighted. They're with the shits. I got my 2 rakes right here. As you can see, leaf season has started. So I'm doing like bi-weekly leaf cleanups here and there. Got the broom, you know. So yeah, all in all, you know, this is a good trailer right here. But, you know, I'm gonna get another trailer. These are like, I want this to be metal. I'll have a metal cage around it. So yeah, a lot of big plans for next year. A lot of plans. But yeah, this is it. This is my setup right here. These are all my tools and equipment in this apartment complex. So if you guys live in an apartment, you know, just rent a garage if they have one, or just rent a storage unit. But yeah, this is it. You know, I got lucky, you know, thank God for all my tools and equipment and everything that's good. You know, thank God for all my viewers too. Like, for all my subscribers, man, thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate that very much. You know, if you guys got questions or anything, let me know down in the comment section below. Another thing I forgot to mention, I got my toolbox back here, you know, just regular toolbox with the Ego battery chargers. But that's pretty much it. You know, this is everything right here. These are all my tools and equipment that, you know, generate me $200,000 a year. It can generate more if I had more workers, but yeah, this is basically all the tools that you need. So anyways, man, thank you guys for watching this video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Start with the trucks. All right, just stop it. You're like that camera guy from Scary Movie 1. Did you record that? Did you get that? All right, go.
Ring, ring, ring. Count money while it ring, ring, ring.